It's no secret that there's been quite a bit of pessimism and skepticism growing into the market narrative about emerging markets' growth prospects and the potential returns for their asset classes. And we think that that view has become too pessimistic. A couple of clouds that have weighed on the markets have been fears of Fed tapering. We think that's now extremely well telegraphed and built into the price. Concerns about COVID. We've seen significant improvement in vaccination rates across countries like Singapore, Malaysia, India as well. And we think that the positive impulse from that for the region is underappreciated in asset markets. And then as Emily was talking about, obviously the big uncertainty with regards to China and the real estate markets there is probably the biggest uncertainty still weighing on markets. But we argue that at current valuations, broadly speaking, EM is starting to look very attractive.
Now, I just want to do a little focus on ASEAN, Southeast Asia, because, you know, the COVID situation in Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, still pretty bleak. You do have pockets, as you said there, like Singapore, well vaccinated. But what is your view generally on this region?
Look, I think it's a question of sequential improvement. In an ideal world, we would have a synchronized economic recovery led by synchronized improvement from the COVID situation. It's not going to work like that. We're going to see different economies in different countries emerging from lockdown at a different speed. But the net direction of travel, we believe, is going to be quite positive. At the moment, Malaysia, Singapore, India doing very well in terms of the vaccine trajectory. And we believe that by the end of the year, some of those other economies, you mentioned Thailand, Vietnam as well, are going to start to see more significant improvement. Now, Thailand's an interesting case because the trajectory of vaccine cover is really important to the tourism sector, which is such a disproportionately large sector in the overall economy. So we do want to see vaccination cover improve and improve quickly. But overall, we remain fairly constructive on the region.